20 facts you didn't know about Ready Player One. Number 1. During the first race, when the 1966 Batmobile comes to a halting stop, the skidding sound effect that can be heard is actually the na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na from the original opening credits of the Batman TV show. Number 2. The name of Halliday's Oasis character is an ORAC. This is actually a slang term used in UK English to describe someone with an obsessive, comprehensive interest in a particular aspect of pop culture. Hence why this makes perfect sense for Halliday and his creation of Oasis. Number 3. The 2 quarters that are placed on Halliday's eyes when he dies are from 1972, which is the birth year of Halliday and also the year the first commercially successful video game, Pong, was released. Coincidentally, the cost to play was 25 cents. Number 4. Sorrento's villainous nature is hinted at multiple times, such as the fact that he's the only person who doesn't bother thinking of an avatar name, and his IOI number is 655321, which is the same as Alex from A Clockwork Orange.
You are now 655321.
Number 5. In the beginning of the film, when Wade is explaining how Oasis works, just after the casino planet, one of the next planets is actually called Ludus. This is the virtual school planet that Wade, Ake, and IROC attend in the book. Number 6. Tracer can be seen in the game, and she's actually voiced by Clara Theobald, who voices her in Overwatch. Tracer is seen dancing with a woman in The Distracted Glow, which refers to her sexuality mentioned in the Overwatch comic book. Number 7. All of the scenes for Oasis were filmed digitally, but all of the real-world shots were done with film, which is why you can hear a heavy emphasis on the celluloid noise. This also gives hints that they aren't really in Sorrento's office when they hack his station.
This isn't real, you're tapping my feet.
Number 8. Jack Nicholson was actually approached about reprising his role of Jack Torrance from The Shining, but Nicholson had to remind the actors that he was retired from acting, so the concept was changed to only include the twins and the scary, naked zombie lady.
Hi, naked lady.
Number 9. Originally, Steven Spielberg didn't want to reference any of his films, since he was criticized for referencing his own flop, 1941, but he gave in and put in references to Back to the Future, since he produced it instead of directing it, and the Jurassic Park T-Rex and Indiana Jones posters are seen as well. Number 10. Steven Spielberg has said that Ready Player One is the 3rd hardest film he's ever made, only coming in 3rd to the movies Jaws and Saving Private Ryan, and this is due to the fact that he had to create and bring to life 2 different worlds at once. Number 11. Perseus' shield from Clash of the Titans can be seen twice. The first time is seen as it covers the box containing the Orb of Osavox, and the second time comes later in the film when it drops from IROC's loot when he dies. Number 12. The IOI acronym is actually a nod to the game Pong, which is what young Halliday is seen playing at the end of the film. The eyes on either side represent the paddles, and the O in the middle represents the ball. Number 13. When Wade answers a trivia question about Halliday's favorite GoldenEye, this is actually an Easter egg about an Easter egg. The programmers of GoldenEye have admitted that Oddjob was included as an Easter egg because the auto-aim was miscalibrated. Number 14. There's a direct reference to Ben Mendelsohn and his character's rig. When we see Sorrento's rig, there's a yellow post-it note with his password written on it. The password is Bossman69, which is a reference to Ben's real-life birth year, 1969. Number 15. Every Sixer from the IOI has a specific number and is never seen twice with the exception of 665312, who is seen 3 separate times. He gets a close-up in the war room just before all the Sixers die racing. He's killed by the naked hag in The Shining, and the first Sixer to die by Chucky's hand. Number 16. The startup screen for The Oasis is similar to the startup for the hit 2012 anime show Sword Art Online, which employs the same premise of virtual reality living. The colors fly past the player, and the logo appears in big letters. Number 17. The Holy Hand Grenade is an obvious reference to Monty Python and the Holy Grail, but it's also a reference to a video game to keep with the niche. The Holy Hand Grenade is also in the Worms franchise as a weapon. Number 18. Originally, the studio wanted Blade Runner for the second challenge, but the studio was worried about taking interest from Blade Runner 2049 before it came out. Luckily, Steven Spielberg was actually a close friend of Stanley Kubrick. Number 19. While the movie does a good job of keeping to the source material in the novel, a happy change comes in the form of Daito's ending. Daito is actually killed in the book by the IOI in The Oasis and real life. Number 20. Towards the end of the film, Artemis tosses a bomb out of the Mechagodzilla called the Dust Brain, and this is actually a real toy from the line Mad Balls, which was a toy line of rubber and foam balls in the 80s that ended up being a flop.